Good morning, you cutie pie. Wanna go outside? Ooh, big stretch. Let's go outside? Okay, come on. Ready? Come on. Okay, outside. Woohoo! Actually, I shouldn't have had. Give me that toy, actually. Come here. Roo Roo. Come here. Bye. We don't have our pool open yet. There she is, all the way over there. Come back here, you silly goose. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get you. Whoop! Go get it! Wow, the birds just like go off in the morning. It's so pretty. What are you thinking? What do we think about the birds? Nothing to say? Fine. Hello, welcome back to another video. I'm out with Roo. Guess you. What are we looking at? It is Monday. I wanted to do a full video this week on like, oh wait, let me explain. We're watching Roo this week. She is my brother and his girlfriend's dog. And she's really cute and really sweet. What's funny is if you watch any of my other videos, like my vlogs, especially like a year ago, no, more towards the fall, this past fall, my sister used to live here with her dogs. And if you know anything about me, I am terrified of medium to large size dogs. It was definitely an adjustment to have her and them, mostly her bigger dog, live with us. I'll kind of explain it in this video here. This is like the first video that like I have with them, like my first encounter, like the first week that they moved back. I've taken a lot of steps in a shorter amount of time, and I am very, very proud of myself for that, because if anyone like has a fear, oh my gosh, am I getting emotional? If anyone has a fear, like I'm sure you'd understand, or if you know anyone who has a fear, it could be very intense and very overwhelming. Funnily enough, not funnily, it's not funny. Earlier before they moved, I was like having so much trouble with dogs. After my dogs had passed away, my fear just kept increasing of dogs, and of just having so many encounters with loose dogs. Just like really tried to take in the exposure therapy, and like my therapist and I, excuse me, we're not doing that. Thank you. No. Come on. See, girl. Woohoo! As I was saying, I was working on exposure therapy. My therapist and I were brainstorming things for me to do. So exposure therapy is just a huge thing with fears and anxiety. Excuse me, ma'am. We're not doing that. Pew! Oops, that was a bad throw. My bad. You're a fancy girl. Oh, thank you so much for giving me back. Pew! Okay, Auntie Kitty is not good at throwing. So basically, I was working a lot on exposure therapy, and then when Roo was a puppy, are you okay? When she was a puppy, I was like terrified of her. Once I was exposed more to her and got used to her more, I kind of got used to her, and then I like really am not scared of her at all anymore, which is like honestly wild. It's really cool, and a cool experience that I've been able to be around dogs again, working on my fear. But last week I had like a huge problem with just this loose dog that got out in my area, and it just like really set off the fear. There was a loose dog outside, and I was so scared walking outside. So now I'm just worried for when I go for a walk outside now. It just stinks when I have setbacks with the dog fear. Something like that happens where I am around a dog that's loose, and then I just get re-scared, and I'm scared to go walking outside. 5 now. 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 I just have to breathe. So my fear just kind of spiked up. Like when I have little spurts of issues with loose dogs, or just my fear just gets heightened in any sort of way, it kind of just comes back. So it's kind of interesting timing with us watching her this week, so I can kind of get used to being around a dog again and kind of work on that, I guess. I'm definitely thankful for the opportunity to be able to be exposed to dogs again, especially until like PJ and I get a dog. But for now, I'm not really around them anymore. I wanted to do like a full week of me just having like a big time of exposure therapy working on this fear. As you saw in that video, it's like a really big fear of mine. It's just something that I've just always had and I continue to work on, even being 29. Oh, Robin. I'm excited. It's fun to have a dog around. She's such a sweet pup. And I hope that you enjoy this whole week of me and her. Right, Roo Roo? We're gonna have a good week. I just threw the frisbee over the fence. I'm so bad at frisbee. I feel like frisbees are kind of uncontrollable and I have to go get it. But I feel like she was confused. That's like what happened with the frisbee. Is Auntie Kitty so silly? She is! She threw it over the fence. Anyone miss my dog voice? Probably not. One more thing I wanted to mention. After that issue the other day with that loose dog, I've been like so scared to go on walks, and like a big thing is like when I go on a walk, I'm already so on edge and so scared of like, I guess, a dog being loose or whatever the fear is, really. I'm not that good at the tug of war thing. You got strong teeth, girl. Ha ha, I'm winning. It's because I'm so heavy. Yeah, oops. Oh, you won. When that happened, as you saw in the video, I was just so upset because I'm already so nervous going on walks that like when I go on a walk and then I see a loose dog, I'm like, oh my gosh, maybe you have a fear and you get it. Since then, I've gone on 2 or 3 walks. So I've been like really proud of myself that I haven't let that fear stop me, because one time I saw a loose dog and like had like a problem and I didn't go on a walk outside by myself for like a month or 2. I'm really proud of myself for like going and I guess essentially just sucking it up. Okay, this whole video is not going to be me just talking. I forgot about that part, so I just wanted to mention it. Catch you later. Wow. I'm just doing some work, but she's sleeping. So cute. It's going pretty well. And our walk was pretty good earlier. I just went like a little bit because I was still a little bit nervous, but I'm proud of myself. And she's really good, so it does help a lot. Yeah? Good? Hi. I look like I've been crying because I have been crying. I just had a little bit of an issue, and like this is kind of the downside, I guess, of like the whole exposure therapy thing, because like I went to a store to get bones for Roo to chew on for fun. Hopefully this one isn't annoying. And I understand now this is the second time that I'm crying in this video. But I just wanted to be like honest, because like why would I lie, I guess, about how I'm feeling, and like not everything's okay all the time for everyone. Why would I pretend that things are okay, I guess, when they're not? And if I'm gonna film a video, like I said yesterday, of exposure and like just going through the week, why would I skip over parts that are the hardest and make it seem like everything was like so great? I just wanted to pop on and say that I went to a store and there was a big dog in the store and I was scared, so I left. and I got upset because I felt stupid being afraid of a dog and being 29 and like feeling like people won't understand it. And I felt silly being in a dog store being scared of dogs. Getting upset again only because it just happened. So it's like fresh in my head. So I left the store because I was upset. Or like I didn't know what to do because it's a really small store. And I just wanted to get bones. And they're like, can we help you? And I was like, I just need something over there. But like it didn't seem like they were leaving anytime soon and they were all standing there, so I knew I was gonna have to pass the dog, but there was nowhere to pass because it was so small. I'm trying. I think that's why I'm also upset, because like I told my mom I would be okay to go, and I was like, yeah, I'm fine, like I could go to the store and I could get the bones. And it's like, this is good, this is like, you know, exposure and getting used to being around a dog, and if I go into a store and a dog's there, then that's okay and I'll be okay. But like sometimes it's just not okay, I guess, and I'm just upset about it. So I'm just gonna relax. Let me show you this cute thing that we have for Roo Roo. It's a pool with a bunch of cute balls, and she goes in and like messes around with it. It's really cute. There's ups and there's downs, I guess, and I just figured I would be honest as opposed to pretending that everything was great, and I just have to keep working on it. I also get upset because it's frustrating. I want to not be scared. I think I get embarrassed too because I feel like to people it seems silly, but it's like not silly if you have a fear or if you know someone who has a fear. It's just like so uncontrollable, so you just have to keep working at it, I guess. I just wanted to pop in and share my story of the day. And tomorrow will be a better day. Oh, yesterday when I went on my walk with her, I don't know if I mentioned this or not. I guess I'll remember when I'm editing it. The walk was good. We just went down the block and back for like 10 minutes. So it was a good start, but I'm still pretty nervous being outside, just in case there's another loose dog. Okay, that's it. It's the next day. Excuse me. Who are you barking at? There's something out there. I'm trying to film. Just kidding. She's so cute. So I made this. I'm just gonna talk really quick. I made this fruit. Yes? Yes? How may I help you? Can I get anything for you, ma'am? Can I get anything for you? No? I'm gonna eat my lunch quick. I'm gonna get you something to do. You schnoz is working overtime. Live in the air. Oh, I had a gluten-free bagel. Let me show you. It's actually really good. Come on, let's show them the bagel. Whoa. Okay. This is the brand. Oh shoot, you can't even see this. Hold on. It's really good actually. Obviously, otherwise I wouldn't be showing you. This is the brand. To be honest, other than one bakery that I went to in that one vlog that you would have seen. It's really good. I haven't had as good of a gluten-free bagel as that bakery, but this one is really good. But I remembered I wanted to show you that, so I just had that. Then I have made this. It's fruit, granola. The granola is gluten-free too. It's actually really good. Frozen fruit. But what are we crying about? I'm doing much better than I was yesterday. I think I was just having an emotional day as well. So everything was like super heightened and just already being nervous, and then like when things happen it's like, oh, and I just get so upset. That scares me when you bark. 1 second, I gotta eat this. I'm talking to our friends. Roo Roo. But this is buns. No bones in here? Where do all your bones go at? So our internet is out. I'm gonna edit and then probably go to the gym. It's just such a lovely day outside. Right, Roo Roo? We having fun outside? I just wanted to pop in and say I'm doing much better. I'm nervous about going back to the store just because I felt like a little bit embarrassed and silly. And that's it. Just wanted to give an update. Whoa, you're so smart. in the face with your own tail. Oh! You want to end the vlog? We could end it together. That's the camera. You see it? Me sitting on the floor with the dog. Wild. Especially Roo. When they first got her, I was like terrified. I think I said this in the beginning. Hi. Are you the sweetest girl? You are. Such a sweet girl. Gotta say bye to the puppy. Not puppy, the dog voice when she leaves. So, see ya. I just got back from the gym. Ran into PJ there. I don't even know how to say that. I guess we were going at the same time. It was fun to see him. I'm going to the beach tomorrow. It's a big week of exposure. Definitely like some highs and some lows, as you saw. Lots of tears here and there. Luckily, I have like a lot of supportive people around me who just like remind me, and myself, I like remind myself, I guess, of like how far I've come. Thanks so much for hanging out this whole week with me. Roo Roo is not going to be in anymore because she's going back home. You're going back home. Mommy and Daddy are coming back. It'll definitely be like a little bit more quieter. That's like how it was like when my sister had left with her dogs. It was like so much quieter. I don't know if I said this in the beginning, but like every opportunity that I have to get some sort of exposure, I always go back and forth so much with like, is it good? Is it not? But it is good to exposure yourself, to like get used to it, like whatever you're fearing. But then on the other side, I wouldn't want to add like so much like anxiety to myself. Just like have to like PBE it and just like pick and choose situations to put myself in. Going to places that I know dogs will be at, like there's certain parks and certain walks and hikes and paths that I'll take and places to go that like I know dogs aren't allowed, technically allowed, or if they are there and not allowed, they're usually on a leash. If it's like in the woods and hiking and I know people will let their dog off a leash and hike in the woods, I'll not go alone. I'll make sure that like I'm with someone who can like be there for me and help me, like PJ or my family, anyone, I guess. Really. If you have a fear, maybe feeling like you aren't alone, because like I for sure have one. As silly as I feel sometimes to be so terrified of something that's like so friendly. Even if I tell someone I'm scared, the first thing people say is like, but the dog's so friendly. And I'm like, I totally get it. Like, I totally get it. I'm like, but I'm still scared. There's like nothing I could do about it. And I think that's what's tough about it too. Like in the moment, there's nothing I could do about the fear, but over time it can get better. If you have a fear, maybe this will help you. Or not, and you just got a little bit of like an insight into what goes on in my fear world. And Roo Roo's sleeping. Isn't the kitty super boring? Look at her, she's so sweet. She's tired, I guess. That was enough of a blab. Thanks so much for watching. If you made it this far into the video, I really appreciate it. And if you are subscribed, thank you so much for being subscribed. I really appreciate everyone who sticks around and hangs out with me. As well as if you're new here and you'd like to stick around, the subscribe button's right down below. And I'd really appreciate it because it helps to support my channel. And it's fun, so you can always come back for another video. And we're gonna say bye. Say bye. You're just gonna stare at me. Bye bye. We'll see you next time, okay? Maybe you'll be in another video when you come visit. Yeah? We hope that you have a great day. Oh, Roo Roo, look at the camera. You got a floppy ear? Oh, she's tired. Okay, well, I'll say it. I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.